Galactic War Legacy is something a little bit different in the kingdom-building games genre. It's a game where you build an army and attack opposing armies in order to bring order to everyone. You can control whole armies or individual troops if you prefer, and the game has plenty of action. It's not quite as in-depth as most of these other titles, but it still has the basics like mining for resources. You will need at least some strategy in order to be successful. It's a bit goofy like all stick figure games, but it's still quite fun. Siegefall is a kingdom builder game out of Gameloft. This one combines the simple ideas of kingdom building games like Clash of Clans with card collecting mechanics. You train troops, level up heroes, and build up your base just like normal. However, your spells come in the form of cards. They let you do things like heal your troops or summon dragons. You will collect those as you play. The graphics are better than average and Gameloft has been pretty good so far with this one, but it hasn't seen an update in almost a year. Lords Mobile is a kingdom building game that acts a little more like Boom Beach than Clash of Clans. The basic premise is still there, though. You get heroes, train an army, and then take on opponents via PvP. This game introduces a few RPG elements as you level up your heroes. You can also kill bad guys on the world map to get additional treasure. Like most of these, you can also form guilds to get help from other players. Gods of Olympus is a decent kingdom builder game. It takes place in Greek mythology, so a lot of the names are ones you probably know. Players build up their bases, attack other bases, and team up to do a bunch of stuff. The game rewards players who play aggressively, and it allows players to do so by having no build times. Everything you build is instantaneously there. Empria isn't the most popular kingdom builder out there, but there is a lot to like about it. You build a base, train up troops, and attack your opponents. The game lets you pick one of 4 races to play, and there are social elements as well. There are also the usual mainstays like heroes and other such things. The mechanics aren't all that unique, but the game makes up for it by otherwise being a solid experience overall. Dawn of Titans is one of the newer kingdom building games like Clash of Clans. It brings much more advanced graphics and gameplay to the table. You go to war with thousands of troops instead of dozens, so you get that real war feel. The game also features a campaign mode, a variety of special events, and, of course, online PvP. This is easily among the best looking games in the kingdom builder genre. Clash of Lords is IGG.com's Clash of Clans clone. It plays better than average, but we would not classify it as great. The game features a variety of heroes and troops that you can pair together for extra buffs. The game also has guilds, tons of upgrades, and online combat. There are 2 games in the series, but people seem to like the first one better than the second one because the second one got a little greedy with its microtransactions. Still, the games are more polished than most clones in the Play Store. Castle Clash, Heroes of the Empire is one of the more popular games like Clash of Clans. It boasts over 50 million installs. With this game you will build a village, defend it, and take on opponents. However, you can also level up your heroes and battle them against other heroes, play co-op with team dungeons, and a few other things. This one does a better job of standing out from the pack than most of its competitors. It's a freemium game like the rest of them, and it's a great game if you like Clash of Clans. Brave Conquest is one of the newer kingdom-building games like Clash of Clans. Players build their kingdoms on a grid similar to other types of RTS games. You also train your army and do battle with opponents, both real and AI. Players have access to a variety of troops, spells, and heroes like most games on this list. Boom Beach is another kingdom-building game on mobile. Your goal here is to build a base along a beach. Your opponents must then storm the beach and take down your defenses. Unlike most games like Clash of Clans, this one actually has a fairly long campaign mode. That adds another element of gameplay that most titles in this genre don't have. Add to that the multiplayer along with co-op missions, and this one is deeper than most. It's by Supercell, and thus, it's really appropriate that a good Clash of Clans style game is by the same developer.